Hi, SNS. Today we're going to focus on core strength and what core strength exercises are to help keep our core strong. So focusing first and foremost on the muscles of our torso or core. This involves our abdominal muscles, both in front and on the sides, along with our lower back muscles and pelvis muscles. So specifically, when we talk about core strength muscles, we're talking about muscle groups. So groups of muscles within our abdomen region, again, front and side of our torso, along with our lower back, and muscles of our pelvis region, which would be our hips on the sides and lower region of our back, along with our diaphragm. Diaphragm would also be a muscle within our core group of muscles, diaphragm specifically working to help with our lungs and our breathing. Strong core muscles make it easier for us to do multiple exercises, physical activities. All movements engage our core. No matter what you're doing, your core is engaged. From sitting to lying down to doing an athletic event, swinging a golf club, throwing a ball, walking, running, dancing, any form of movement or simply sitting can engage and involve your core. Reaching for a glass on a shelf, moving to bend down and tie your shoe is involving your core. So core strength is important for daily functions along with athletic activities. Core exercises are exercises that would help strengthen these muscles. So the benefits of a strong core. This involves, or a benefit of core strength would be to improve our balance and stability. Core exercise train the muscles in your pelvis region, lower back, hips, and abdomen, and they train them to work together. With strong core muscles working together, we have better balance and stability for our daily activities, as simply as walking, running, or sitting. Weak core muscles can lead to more fatigue, less endurance, and injury due to the fact that these muscles aren't working properly and working together, which therefore requires more energy and causes us to tire quickly. So if you have weak core muscles, it would make running difficult or walking difficult or any other type of functional movements. That's why it's important to have a strong core. A strong core also eliminates back pain. A body that is aligned and upright will make you less prone to have a lower back pain. That is because if a core is not strengthened, then other structures of your back, such as your vertebral column or spine, have to work harder to support the body instead of these core muscles whose job it is to support the body and keep it upright. So this is where it would lead to muscle strains and back pain. So a strong core would help strengthen that back and eliminate that pain in your back. Upright posture is created through core strength. Good posture lessens wear and tear and on both the spine and allows you to breathe deeply, making it easier for oxygen to travel through your muscles so that they're able to contract. So again, strong core is going to give you and help you with that good posture, which will then take the pressure off your vertebral column. Weak core muscles can also leave you susceptible to poor posture, and over time, this will cause injuries to other parts of your body or pain in other parts of your body due to that poor posture. So again, it's important to have that core strength for that good posture. And of course, as related to some of the other points here, core strength helps prevent injury. This makes you less susceptible to injuries, keeping your body in line, minimizing strain on your muscles and joints. The core plays a role of helping us maintain balance throughout our body, taking pressure off possibly our legs and knees, which therefore keeps us healthy and helps prevent injury. When we talk about core strength, we have to talk about the exercises that go into it. And there's a variety of different exercises that help with core strength. First and foremost, one of the core exercises that we like to focus on is our planks. And there's two types of planks. We have low planks where our elbows are set on the floor with our forearms in front to help balance and support us, lying underneath our shoulders. So as you notice, here is my shoulder. Elbows are directly underneath those shoulders. If our shoulders are too far forward, it puts strain on our elbows and our shoulders, making it hard and hurt within our shoulders or elbows. And same thing if our shoulders are too far back, it puts strain on those shoulders or elbows. So you want to set yourself so that your shoulders are over your elbows. Your shoulders, hips, and ankles are all in a nice straight line, along with your head on a nice even plank. So if a board was laying across you here, it would lay flat from your head, shoulders, hips, and ankles. A nice flat plank. So this is what a low plank would look like. Again, forearms are serving for support. It's not just your elbows, it's your forearms, and again, they're set underneath your shoulders. When we talk about a high plank is setting yourself basically in a push-up position. Your hands now are underneath your shoulders with your arms being locked out and straight. Again, your head, shoulders, hips, and ankles are all in a nice, straight, even planked line. So this is our plank for our core strength. When we do a plank, we're engaging our core muscles. So we're keeping our abdomen tight, lower back tight, our pelvis tight, and our diaphragm is going to help with our breathing as we conduct these exercises. You don't want to hold your breath when you conduct these exercises. So these are plank exercise for our core strength. We move on. We next go to our V-sit. Our V-sit is where we're sitting in a V position. We're sitting on our lower back pelvis region with our legs straight out in front of us and our shoulders behind our hips. So to start off with a V-sit, you can start with your feet on the ground, knees bent, lean yourself back slightly so that your shoulders go back past your hips as I'm doing here. You can keep your hands on the ground to help keep yourself balanced and your knees bent, feet come off the ground. So we're leaving ourselves in this V position with our knees bent. Hold this position. If you feel like this position is easy for you, then take your hands off the ground. You can then challenge yourself by putting your hands up above your head and your legs straight out. Or you could just do one or the other. If you do both, great. To challenge yourself further, you try to hold yourself as long as you can. Now you want to make sure you hold yourself steady when you do the V-sit, keeping your core tight. As you notice here, I put my hands in the abdomen region to help feel that those abs are working in regards to their being tight, along with my muscles of our pelvis region and the lower back. And please remember, of course, to breathe. If need be, you could place your feet on the ground to reset yourself and then lift yourself back up. You could alternate legs as you do this to challenge yourself. But again, the V-sit position is the position that we're trying to, in fact, maintain. Notice I lifted my feet up and down off the ground. That's another way to modify that V-sit exercise. Next exercise is called a bird dog. So with a bird dog, we're setting ourselves on our hands and knees. Bird dog is considered a dog that points. So you set yourself up on your hands and knees, hands again underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and we're going to alternate lifting opposite arm and opposite leg. So my left arm is up out in front of me, straight out in front of me, and my right leg is straight out back behind me, heel slightly higher or higher than your hip. And we alternate at a slow pace. So we're going to hold opposite arm and opposite leg. In this case, it's right arm, left leg, and then we go left arm, right leg. You're going to hold for a couple seconds and alternate to the other side. Hold for a couple seconds, about 5 seconds, and then alternate to the other side. And just continue to repeat. Or you can hold one side up for a longer period of time, say 30 seconds, and then switch to the other side for 30 seconds. Again, as we're working these exercises, we're working to keep our core muscles engaged, balanced. So notice my head, shoulders, and hips are staying in that line. I'm not twisting. My shoulders aren't dropping. It's nice, flat, even plane. And then the last exercise for our core strength are called dead bugs. Dead bugs set up ourselves on the ground. We're lying flat on the back. So my lower back is pushed against the floor, hips are on the floor, shoulders on the floor, head is resting on the floor. Both arms are straight up, hands up in front of above our shoulders, knees out up above our hips. When we do the bed bug exercise, same leg and arm are going down at the same time. So my right leg and right arm are down. We're keeping our foot off the ground. If need be, you could tap down, but bring it back up quickly. So my leg is coming out straight. My other leg is staying in its position. My other arm is staying in its position. So again, right arm, right leg are straight out or below us. And then we alternate fashion here. So now my left arm and left leg, right arm, right leg. Again, we're holding for a couple seconds. As we repeat, we bring down, hold, bring down and hold. As we're doing this, again, we're engaging our core, making sure our lower back stays to the ground. Abs are tight, sides of our abdomen region, pelvis muscles are tight, and our diaphragm is helping us breathe as we do this, along with staying contracted. Notice the challenge of this movement. You could do both arms and legs at the same time. Alternating is the first way, but to challenge yourself, you do both at the same time. And again, please make sure you breathe and keep your lower back pushed to the floor as we conduct the dead bug exercise. So our core fitness challenge for today is for you to complete 1 minute of each of these exercises in order consecutively. So we start off with our lower plank. That's where we're setting on our forearms. We're then moving to a V-sit for the next minute. First minute's low plank. Second minute's our V-sit. And you can hold it with your knees being bent. You can hold it with your legs being straight out. Whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever challenges you, but try to challenge yourself. And we're going to our bird dog, where we're on our hands and knees, and we're alternating opposite hand and opposite leg. Our dead bug was the last one I just showed you, where you're lying on your back and you're bringing your same arm and same leg down. And then lastly, the high plank. The high plank is that plank where we're setting up in that push-up position, where our hands are underneath our shoulders and our body's in a nice straight plane. If you don't remember how to perform each exercise, go back and review, but we're going to do 1 minute low plank, 1 minute of V-sit, 1 minute of bird dog, 1 minute of dead bug, and 1 minute of a high plank. I'm going to set the timer now for you. You can set up on the floor. If you have a mat, you can set up on a mat. You can set up on a carpeted floor. Suggestion wouldn't be to do it on something very soft, because it will make it actually harder for you in regards to your core engaging and balancing. And we want you to try these 5 exercises now consecutively to work on your core strength and challenge yourself. So get yourself set. We're going to play the timer here. And as we play the timer, at each minute, change the exercise. We're going to start off with low plank first. Get ready, get set, low plank. Set up on your forearms and toes. That's where we're going to go to first. All right, 10 more seconds. If you're holding low plank, good job. If your knees ever go down, just get yourself back up. Just try to keep resetting if you need to. Okay, now we're going to our V-sit. On your V-sit, remember you're sitting on your pelvis. Try to get your legs out straight out in front of you and lean yourself back. Try to hold that V position for the next minute here. Remember to breathe, but keep your core tight. 15 seconds left. Okay, the next exercise, we're going to set ourselves up for that bird dog, where we're setting ourselves with our hands and knees on the ground. We'll alternate opposite hand, opposite leg, getting off the ground, holding for 3 to 4 seconds, and then switching to the other side in alternating fashion. Seconds left. Keep alternating, but again, don't let your shoulders dip. Stay straight. Okay, 8 seconds. We're going to roll those dead bugs. We're going to lie on our back. Knees come up. Arms come up. Set yourself up for those dead bugs. For the next minute, we're going to alternate sides. So right side goes down at the same time, leg goes down, arm goes down. Hold it down for a second or two, and then bring the other arm and leg down while the other one side comes up. "20 seconds left with the dead bugs. You're almost there." And we're going to hold that high plank for the last minute. Minute. You're going to hold that high plank. That's that push-up position. Hands under your shoulders. Body nice and straight. Try to get yourself set in that high plank position as quick as you can. It's the last minute of the fitness challenge for today. Almost done. Try to challenge yourself to stay straight the whole time. And make sure you breathe. Keep those core tight. Abs tight. Lower back tight. Stay straight. You got 30 seconds left. Last 15. 10 seconds. Finish up with the high plank. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We hope you tried your best on this fitness challenge. Hope you use these exercises to help strengthen your core throughout your day. These can be done individually. They can be done together as one big group, or alternate days on which exercise you'd like to do, but every day you should work to strengthen your core for all the many benefits it helps you with. Stay strong. Keep going hard. If you have any questions, ask.